How you doing today, folks? So first things first, thank you to all my new subscribers. I greatly appreciate your support. It means the absolute world to me. Now, for those of you who've been here a while, no, I don't really do unboxings too much anymore. I used to do them all the time, but lately it's been kind of I've slowed down quite a bit on it. And I said I wouldn't do an unboxing unless it was something really, really cool. This is really, really cool. I am looking forward to this so much. Got the old unboxing knife back out. Da, 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 da. All right. First impressions, this is fucking heavy. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but this is heavy. So, as you can see, we have something from, not sure how you say this, I've heard Heretic, I've heard Heretic, and I've heard Heretic. So we have something from one of those three companies, one of those three names. Which, as you guys know, or probably know, mostly just make autos. And holy crap, all of the weight is the knife. I was like, damn, this is a high quality box, but no, all of the weight is the knife. Oh my God. This thing is a monster. Oh, it's a pretty monster. Dude, take a look at that, folks. Oh. Great. Great. Oh my God, these ergos fit me perfectly. All right, so we have here a Heretic, I'm just gonna say Heretic, Knives Auto Butcher. This is an Andre de Villiers design. I've been kind of on ADV and kind of butcher blades in general kick lately. And this is just the latest one. This is a full copper scale with, you can see, carbon fiber overlays and a backspacer. You also have this very cool little clip. This actually rolls. It's not just like the ball bearing clip. It's like, it actually is like a roller. Man, it's a heavy knife, man, but as soon as it's in my hands, it fits so well. As you guys know, I have 2XL hands. It takes a lot for something to really, really fit my hands, and this fits my hands. Oh, and the weight feels so good. I was kind of worried about the carbon fiber being too light, because carbon fiber is really light, but as you can see, there's not too much carbon fiber. It's mostly just copper. You know, without being on the site, I don't have my scale on me right now. I'm going to judge this as probably being, man, this is at least 9-10 ounces, man. But the balance point is phenomenal. The ergos are phenomenal. Let's make it mine real quick. The edge is phenomenal. Nice clean cut. Sorry, folks. I don't mean to be so quiet on camera. I know you guys aren't really here to just watch this, but man, I don't really know what to say. I'm gonna put up some size comparisons while I compose myself. So right here we have a ADV Classic Butcher. We also have a, if I can remember the damn name, DSK Javelina. This is a custom. Buyer beware, do not buy from DSK. However, if you do find a knife on the secondary market and you like the way it looks, by all means pick it up. It's a good knife. We'll also throw up a more comparable size comparison. This is a left-handed 940 that I got a while ago and never switched the clip. So as you can see, move these out the way. This is a big ass knife. Just look at that. I'll throw it up with my Manix 2. Again, just dwarfs the Manix 2. I also got, I'm also gonna hit the camera apparently, a Spyderco shit, what's this knife called? It doesn't say on the blade. Well, whatever. I think it's amalgam, if I remember correctly. Spyderco, I'm assuming amalgam. Amalgam's a big-ass knife. You know, Spydercos don't really make too many big knives. The Sudbert's one of those few ones, but this thing is bigger than the amalgam, and this is a 4-inch blade. Throw up a Benchmade full-size Griptilian, another EDC staple. And again, I'm going to knock the entire camera around. What is wrong with me today? As you can see, it's still very much bigger. Now, we have a 4 inches of CPM S35 VN steel. It's beautiful DLC. Looks like it's also stone washed, kind of a smoke wash, smoke coat blade. Carbon fiber overlays, carbon fiber backspacer, beautiful clip. This big old copper scale. And wow. Okay, that's the most impressive thing. I have a couple of autos. I've probably owned about 35 over the years. I only have about 4 that are still on me, right? One of these is this Piranha Knives. I think it's rated R or something like that. Some weird name. Hello me. And this, when you open it, it rockets out. When you close it, there's quite a bit of resistance. This, again, rockets out, but when you close it, like, there's... it really takes no force. That is really, really smooth. Wow. That is impressive. Anyways, that kind of took me off my whole game. You have this very nice textured button. It's a nice big button, very easy to actuate. There is no safety to speak of. However, I don't see this opening up in your pocket. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, it should be good. You can make it fully recessed, and then you push it a little bit beyond that, and then it springs out. Actually opens up very, very smoothly. The button's actuated very simply, but again, you have to go just beyond the actual scales and then a little further than that, and that's going to be kind of hard to do accidentally. So, still a very safe knife. Fantastic design. Big, heavy bruiser of a sucker, man, but oh my god, that feels so good in hand. And also, when you actually carry it, actually, to be clear, when you have it like this, you can still feel all that weight, man. But as soon as that blade comes out, just the stellar ergonomics and balancing, this knife does not feel heavy at all. I mean, is it like a 940 or whatever, like this little thing that weighs like 3 ounces? Absolutely not. But as soon as you get this in hand, like, it just speaks to you, man. This feels absolutely incredible. So, as you guys know, I do a first impressions as like a generalized review thing. So I'm going to talk a couple things about it, just off the top of my head for our first impressions. I really enjoyed the blade shape. That is a pretty old one. This is also a used knife. As you can see, you got some nicks in the DLC here and some other stuff, but not a problem. Oh, serial number 7. That's a low serial number. That's impressive. Was not aware of that. Anyways, you have this very nice blade. Beautiful Warncliffe cleaver style blade. I actually had quite a few Andre de Villiers knives over the years, and this blade is pretty synonymous. So for what you're getting, it definitely fits. Heretic did a fantastic job with them. So as far as the blade, ergonomics, edge geometry, I just tested for a second. I'm going to give this probably a 95. This is a phenomenal blade. It's decently chunky, but it's very thin behind the edge. As you can see, it tapers down very nicely. Now, as far as the handle is phenomenal. Oh my god, this feels so good in hand. It's incredible. This is, folks, hit the table with it, probably one of my favorite knives as far as ergonomics. Just holding it in my hand, it just immediately clicks. Again, I just got this in hand and it's already clicking so perfectly. So as far as the handle ergonomics, honestly, 10. I can't feel the clip, which is always my biggest pet peeve. Everything locks in very well with my big hands. Again, if you have smaller hands, this might not be for you, but they do have mini butchers and stuff like that, so that will definitely work for you. But for my 2XL hands, this fits absolutely perfectly. This jimping is placed wonderfully. There is a secondary jimping right here, which kind of is like recessed into the titanium itself. You know, it is functional. It looks weird, but it works very well. But ergonomics and handle, 10. I have no complaints. I have used this pocket clip before with this roller ball, so it's been a while. It was actually one of its customs. And I know how well that slides into the pocket and how well it retains, so that's also not going to affect the score at all. Overall, I'm going to give this a 9.8. That's a 98, and that's mainly because a perfect knife, that's a hell of a thing, man. Does this knife have things that bug me? Yes, but they're very, very minor, and honestly, the stuff I mentioned before overpowers them by such a crazy amount that, you know, there's just no point in really mentioning them. So while it's definitely not a 10, it is a extremely positive 9.8 or 98 out of 100, 9.8 out of 10. Phenomenal knife. If you're not into big, heavy bruisers of blades, I would definitely recommend you getting either a mini or at the very least probably go with maybe the carbon fiber or titanium scale. Those are about 4.8 ounces, which is still decent, but you're dealing with a 4-inch blade, so right about that ounce and inch people like to fall under. But if you like a big heavy knife, you enjoy copper, my God, man, this is just so close to perfect. It's ridiculous. So, as always, I love you all very, very much. Please do me just this one favor, and it's going to be different from what it usually is. Be kind to one another in these trying times. Don't add to the drama. Love one another. Give to one another. You know, people in my area who told me they're going through hard times, I've reached out. Some of them have told me no. Others have told me yes, and I've, given what I can. Definitely don't give more than you can afford, but, if you have extra, by all means share. Things right now are crazy. Let's not add to it. So, as always, I love you all very much. Take care, and I appreciate you all, and thank you.